Good morning, everyone. It's your girl Bree. How you guys doing this morning? I come in with a little quick message. Y'all know how I go. This morning I was studying and reading on Proverbs chapter 13, verse 7, and it says, "One person pretends to be rich yet has nothing. Another person pretends to be poor but yet has great wealth." So I was saying, well, God, why you brought me to this or whatever. So God said to keep it real. And I said, what? Keep it real? He said, yeah, keeping it real with yourself. I said, okay, God, I hear you. So then he gave me, Lord, teach us to be real. Give us the courage to be ourselves. Let us lay down the need to impress other people. Let us tell your story of your redemption as we openly share our lives on how you have redeemed us up from our past, so that we can reveal to the world it was nobody but God that redeemed me. It was his grace and mercy. He has given me his peace. He has cleansed me with his hospice and made me clean. God, you had to remind me of my shame, my pain, my guilt, my sorrow, my grief, my hurt. God, you had acted on your own integrity to help bring me out. Right now, be patient and wait. Your storm is over now. God remembers you. God said he's keeping it real with you, but you have to also keep it real with yourself. If you have woke up and took yourself out of that place of lack, shame, you have trusted in his will and plan for your life. It might get a little rough, but hold on until God's unchanging hands. Allow your light to shine through all the darkness that tries to come your way. Be real with yourself and face things that tries to get in your way. Test each spirit by the Spirit, but always keep it real within your own self, no matter what it may be. He said, one pretends to be rich. Are you pretending to be something that you're not? Are you pretending to be rich? Are you pretending to be a lifestyle, living this lifestyle that you're not? But you can be real with God, and he's calling you to be real within yourself. Be real with yourself. Sometimes people live above their means to make other people make them feel some type of way, that they have this or they have that. And then they have some people like myself that don't care about impressing nobody else. Don't care about having a Benz, because I ain't never seen no Benz behind no hearse. So I don't care about none of those things. Long as I have somewhere to get around, long as I don't care about all that, this earthly stuff, I don't care about that. My storehouse is stored up within heaven. That's where my blessings come. I'm wealthy with the truth, wealthy with money. I'm just wealthy, period. No matter how I don't look like it, I am. It is what it is. But you have some people on the other hand that wants to show people that they have a lot of money. In the way that they dress, they feel like they need to have pieces of chains. They feel like they need to have a lot of the ladies' Jordans. They feel like they need to have Gucci and Gabbana and all the rest of this material stuff to hide the things that's really inside of them, to hide the pain that they're going through. But I have never seen a hearse carry none of that stuff behind them. I have never seen any of that. A lot of people, they're not real with themselves, and this is a real conversation that people does not like to have about different things. You will find a man that has every pair of Jordans, but if he passed away, his family's selling dinners, okay? You will find a woman that has all the lace fronts and all the wigs, but if something happened to her or one of her children, they're picking up donations. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes people need to learn how to keep it real within themselves. Because that $300 wig you're buying, that's an insurance policy on you and one of your children, or multiple children if you have it. So I'm saying sometimes people need to keep it real with themselves on their financial level. If You know you already robbing Peter to pay Paul. Why add another bill to your life? Why try to keep up with your friend and try to get internet and all the rest of this stuff that you know you can't afford, and your stuff getting turned off? You're going through this, you're going through that. Why put yourself through that torment? Why do that to yourself when God is calling you to be real with yourself? If you can't be real with yourself, you can't be real with anybody. You got to learn to keep it real with yourself. You got to learn to keep it real with yourself at all aspects of your life. Okay? You have to be honest within you. And when you're honest within you, the honesty is going to flow out of you. And you're going to learn to be honest with other people. You're going to learn to communicate with other people and tell your truth and speak your truth. Your true, authentic truth. Sometimes you don't even be honest with God sometimes. And He knows you. From the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, He knows the number of hair you have on your head. He knows you like a book. And you don't even be honest with Him. When He's calling you to be real with Him, because He's going to keep it real with you. God says He's going to bless your storehouse. He will do all this. There's no need to fake Jake a lifestyle. There's no need to fake Jake who you are, because eventually the truth will come out. Then you're going to really feel naked, ashamed, with all your business out, and everything gonna be out in the open. Okay, so when you have the chance to be truthful and be your true authentic self, be that person. Okay, my motto is never give somebody else a reason to laugh at you. Never give somebody else a reason to say, well, I told y'all this was this and that. Never give nobody else a reason. Tell your own story. Speak your own truth. So when somebody else trying to tell your story, they're going to add all kind of words in it. Nobody can tell your story like you. Nobody can speak for you but you. So you got to learn to speak. Because a lot of people have a hard time with trying to clear up other people's name and other people's stuff, what they have going on. No, you don't have to do none of that. That's not, you don't have to do any of that. I tell people, your light will speak for itself. How you handle things, how you handle certain situations will speak for yourself. How you overcome things. People know you and they see you overcome things. How you overcome stuff within your life will tell people. Well, you know, oh Lord, she been through this and she been through that, but she still overcame. She's still holding her head. Y'all have to learn to be real within yourself and be real with your Heavenly Father, because He's always being real with you at every given time. When you find yourself trying to do something, okay, like say I'm trying to go to the bank, say somebody call me right now and be like, they need 5 racks, and I'll be like, okay, oh, give me 10 minutes or whatever. So I'm going to get the money from them right there, but my stomach start bubbling, I start passing gas, I start getting a headache, I start getting nausea, whatever. That is your intuition telling you, do not go do that. Do not do that. You have to start keeping it real with yourself. Be so real with yourself till you know when your body is sending you signs and synchronicities of not to go and do things for other people, not to do those things. Pay attention to things that's going on around you. Pay attention to people. Pay attention to what God is telling you. He's telling you to pay attention. He's telling you that He has you. He has redeemed you. He has did all these things for you. And He wants you to pay attention to what He's telling you. He wants you to be your true self. He wants you to speak your truth. Tell your truth. That's what He wants you to do. Do not allow fear to sit in on you and you not speak up and tell your truth. Do not allow somebody else trying to intimidate you so you won't speak in and tell your truth. Tell your truth no matter what. Listen. People does not have to like your truth. Your truth is your truth. Their truth is their truth. That's just what it is. When you learn to accept those things, things will go better for you. But when God is calling you to keep it real, okay? Keep it real with yourself. Because you cannot keep it real with nobody else if you're not keeping it real with yourself. So keep it real with yourself. Keep it real with God so that you can keep it real with everyone else around you. That's what He's calling you to do. That's what He wants you to do. He wants you to keep it real at all times. He wants you to keep it real at all times. That's what He's calling you to do. I want you guys to know this, that He's calling you to keep it real. You have to keep it real at your own pace and at your own time. And He wants you to recognize what He's trying to bring you. Hold on, you guys.